Okay, we're live. Everything looks good. Audio seems to be okay. I'll switch to this. There we go. I think it's good. Hey, Living Life. Welcome to another impromptu midweek stream of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I believe this is definitely going to be the last one, because we're pretty much done with the main quests. So without further ado, let's jump into it. If you remember in the last video, which I thought was going to be the last episode, we convinced the final two tribes to attend the moot. Let me just see here. Quests. Yeah, the long defeat. Okay, the first man. No, I think we're gone. We're good. We can talk to this guy. Where is the guy? It's over here. Did we talk to you, bro? Did I tell you about the last tribe? About the tribes? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So we have now permission to go over here and do the thing. What is this? Does nothing. Hey, Pongo! Welcome to the stream. CPM says, moot there is. Everybody, welcome. I don't know how long the stream is going to be, because in theory it's the last leg of the journey. Okay, I pressed this and nothing happened. Look at this. It was busted. Let me try to exhaust all the dialogue options with this guy. About the tribes, tell me about the Volker.
The Volker were our berserkers, Mather's chosen warriors, unstoppable in battle.
Good.
But Mather abandoned them, or so they believe. Now their rage is dulled, and they're slipping into despair. If we don't reignite their spirit, we risk losing them entirely.
Yeah, they were drinking, four dwellers' blood. Tell me about the Ulfra.
The Ulfra are warriors.
Ulfra.
The best of us. Or they were. They've gone silent. No word from their chieftain, no sign of life near the haunted keep. I fear what might have befallen him.
Yes, it's the final quest line in the final countdown tomb, but I cannot sing it because of the Hellgates.
Mages. Clever, but strange. Their power is real, but their methods unsettling. They see the world differently.
Yes.
Useful in a fight, but don't expect to understand them. Still, strength is strength, even if it's wrapped in riddles and sparkles.
Indeed.
Each tribe carries a part of our legacy. If we are to stand together again, we'll need them all, even the ones who've lost their way.
Okay. I think we exhausted all of the options. Okay. Now is the time to go over here. I'm gonna throw in a quick voice save. We're gonna name it ending, because I believe it is the ending. And a regular save. And we're gonna go over here. Oh, we're going up. I thought that was going to open a door over there. Nothing here. Okay, so now we're going over there. New locations discovered. And we leveled up. Oh, actually, good. Level up. So, spirituality. A little bit more mana. No. Endurance. A little bit more strength. I put one there. We got more health and we got stamina regenerate and encumbrance limit. Confirm. And in the skill tree, spirituality, summoning, increases mana regeneration. Okay. Not picky. Okay. Here we go. This should be the final battle or the final cinematic or whatever. King's Threat. Or Threat, actually. Hey, Lord Guardian. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, look at that. I can enter the King's Threat dungeon and get the crown. Okay, well, there's a guy over there, so we're gonna call in our posse. And now we go. As you can see, we got these people watching us, and we got this jackass. There you go. We dispense some justice. It is important to keep moving around, you see? And dispensing the justice. You gotta charge some attacks. You let it have it all. You electrify this thing a little bit. You summon some of your summons because they're going down. Boingo boingo, careful, this guy is kind of heavy. And he's going down. Down. Good. Now we save. What are you looking at? Wow. There's a huge cavern here inside this mountain. There's one of these guys over here. Hey, it's a flesh tree. Whoa. Took a little bit of damage there. Okay, eat. Eat the health. And apply. And apply. And apply a little bit more. And apply some more. And apply that. We're gonna replenish our summons. Okay, Flesh 3 is done. Everybody nice? Everybody cool? Yeah. Boingo boingo, let's go. We keep going in this direction now. Remember, this is the end game. Oh crap. Is that an actual fort dweller? No, it does. It only has... No, this is a giant because he has no face. This is a real life giant. Look at that. Yeah. It's a giant. An honest to God and a fort dweller warrior. Interesting. Look at this giant. Giant doing giant things. Fort dweller warrior coming at me. We're just spamming attacks now. Let me just get rid of this fort dweller warrior first so we can focus on the giant. I'm going to summon a little bit more people. Okay, the fort dweller warrior is almost done. Okay, fort dweller warrior is done. Now we focus on the giant. We will apply a little bit of magic. Everybody's just having some fun tonight, you know, doing the Wang Chung tonight. Let me just refresh my summons. Okay. Let's try this. Fire is good. Fire is very good. Summons are doing their work. Pretty crazy that we're fighting an actual giant. And giant is down. Giant down. Nice. A big guy. A lot of scaffolding here. Can I go up? Oh, look at this. You can actually go up. Maybe this was a way of cheesing the fight. We know we love cheese. F for the giant. Yes. Oh. What is this? Butter, shovel, milk. Great health potion and titanium ore. Nice. I do believe this was possibly a way of cheesing the fight with the giant. Because the giant would have been unable to get us up there. I'm gonna throw in a big save. Magic cheese, exactly. Queso mágico. Do the magic cheesing. Here, where's my posse? Why are you not... There's something over here. What the crap? Crimson Creeper. Okay, give me health, you stupid Crimson Creepers. Okay, can you attack the creepers? Thank you. Got more creepers. My posse is absolutely oblivious to the fact that creepers were appearing. I believe there's something over here. Look at this, we can dig. Dig long, dig hard. Origin potion. Oh, we got an origin potion. Interesting. So we can reset the skills. Yeah, creepy creepers. Okay, what do we have? Oh, another one of these guys. Okay, we got a lot of people here. Jesus, the Flash 3 just like did like the jump. Okay, where's my posse? Why are you all hanging out over here? Are you gonna fight that thing? No? Everybody's just hanging out here. Okay. Attack this. Attack this. Okay, we're gonna... I think my posse is malfunctioning. Oh, the flesh tree apparently cannot pass through this. So, we're gonna cheese it. And my entire posse is absolutely flabbergasted by the situation. Okay, can you fight this guy or you're not going to fight this guy? Yeah, fire, but... apparently my posse is on a break. Okay, so I'm just gonna... okay, that guy damaged you. You don't give a rat's ass. Okay, now fire. There you go. I don't know why my posse was completely malfunctioning on that one. But they just went away. Okay, we can go with that probably. More damage? Yeah. Hey Greg, how are you? The door seems to have a barrier preventing entities beside the player from going into it. Maybe. I think it might be some sort of area, you know, boundary or something like that. Because, yeah, my posse is not here. Just gonna... I'm gonna have to summon them over here. Okay, there you go. Okay, there's another door. You're gonna be able to go through this door or not? Oingo Boingo can go. But you can't? Weird. Okay, we have the posse over here. These are Eldritch Reavers. Well, it's a good thing it's not just a cinematic for the ending, you know? You actually have to fight, or you have to fight some heavy enemies. That guy had a coin. Okay, what do we have over here? This is where we fought everything. So everyone say, yo! Whoa, what is that? Another giant? I think that's another giant. What's going on? You can't come over here? Okay, we're gonna cheese it then. That was a lot of damage you took, bro. A lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, it's another giant. Woohoo! Right between your legs, you see? Burn! Burn, you jackass! Yes, a nether strike. You just go in the nethers and then you attack the nethers as you go through. Look at him going down. doorways must be made out of barrier stones or some similar in nature. The area does not prevent summonings and must be the gates. Do you think these observations hold true? Maybe, maybe. Personally, I think this most likely, you know, a boundary between different combat arenas, and like you said, the entities are not allowed to go between them. We need stronger fire, but we could have like an in-game explanation as to that. There's some sort of magical thing there in the doorways that prevent entities from going through. Okay, giant is down. Look at this guy. Okay, dead. Save. We're gonna save again. Ending. Save. We go over here. Nothing there. We got another giant. Wow. We got another giant. We got a four-dweller knight over there. So yeah, this area, you need to be strong to go through this area. Okay, what's wrong with you? Hey, Maddie, welcome to the stream. We are in what I believe is going to be the final session of the Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. We're just whooping ass, left and right. A lot of ass whooping happening. If we go over here, is there anything that we can do? This might be the way to something. Four-dweller warrior. Look at that. The shields. It's just one shield that's parted in two, or are shields with blades on the edges? Because if that's, it's going to be interesting. What's up the other path? I don't know. We're searching this path, then we're going to probably double back and search the other one. I believe this one is not the right one. Yeah. This one just goes to this four-dweller warrior. That's it. It's a shield sword, exactly. Okay. Give me health. Everybody keep attacking that guy. Light his ass on fire. Maybe this is a must for trending or something special? I don't know. Over here, there doesn't appear to be. Oh, there was something. And over here, I think it's just an alternate path. I think it goes to the same area. If we find the other giant, yeah. Four-dweller warrior. I'm gonna summon my posse. I got these shield weapons. Equip the beer goggles. Nice. Let me see. Yeah, look at this. The four-dweller shield. Interesting. This thing costs 200 buckaroos. Rough diamond, 250, and it's garbage. Interesting. Glacial vial instantly freezes enemies within 5 millimeters of impact. Oh. I guess we're just going around the other way because there's the giant, you see? Yeah, I got a couple of sets because I've killed some of these guys. Okay, apply fire. Fungus says, can summer be over now, please? Yeah, I say the same thing, you know? It's kind of hot here. we got a few more months of this, which is absolutely bananas. Okay, who's attacking? Is someone attacking me? For a second, I thought there was someone attacking me. Okay, this guy is dead. I'm gonna need a trader, you know? Otherwise... Does the other set have different stats if you get the shield from all day fused into a better type of no, it's just shield. You can send some snow, you're in Minnesota. I would appreciate the snow. Look at this, we get over here and we can probably cheese the giant. I'm gonna summon my posse over here. Okay, you go down. Come on, go over there. Attack that guy. And now we cheese it. Check this out. Oh, apparently he can climb the stairs. They're throwing very, very strong enemies our way. Jesus. Come on. This guy is showing his ass. Woohoo! Nether slide. Okay, the giant is halfway down. I like how Ongo Bongo's just by my side, you see? There, looking at me. He doesn't understand what's going on. He's just happy. Another scourge. Come on, you jackass. You got a new laptop. Should be back to making content soon. Nice. Very, very nice. It's important to get the proper equipment. Okay. Oop. $45 yesterday. Wow! Down to 31 Celsius about 4 a.m. this morning. Supposed to hit 39 today. It's already 35 only a.m. So I'm guessing we're going on in 40 again. Yeah, I think you might be living in hell. You know, because it's hot. Hot. Very hot. Okay, that guy is done. Where's the other one? Are you running away, bro? Okay, can we attack this guy or we're not? Hey! What's with the Kamehameha wave or whatever? $45°C is absolutely inhuman. How are we with the weight? 166, and we're good. Okay, so nothing there. I think we would have come from the other area there. There's some sort of doorways, some ribs. Okay, I think we got yet another giant. Oh, look at this, and we got giants in the walls. Trapped there, you know, changed to the walls. Interesting. Why is this guy like that? Bro, you okay? Are you like a cinematic? I'm gonna be ready because I think this is a cinematic. Yeah, look at that. This could be the thumbnail right there. This looks like a boss arena. Yeah. But this could be the thumbnail right there. Arthur's memory. F for the wall giants. Oh, we're back here. Okay, so this one, we're back in the HR Geiger camera, you know, the aliens. So we go this.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
Yes. Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
Okay. And we go like where? Over there? Cinematic.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them?
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have
And
to
the terror of
change
what's
their
in the
ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set
I think Arthur is a little bit of a jackass, you know?
They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
So stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants.
This was like 600 years ago. How is Caradoc still alive?
How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what
Cyborg,
you did to
maybe.
me. To Seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
Okay, we got points available, say memory shard. So what are we supposed to do? Okay, we go with that. Arthur still here? Yeah, right there, you see? Okay. Set a bonfire. Level up. King's Soul. Finishes, restore 400% more King's Soul. You when using King's Soul. I actually don't use King's Soul. You create another blast of energy when the King's Soul ends. I think this is good. Church Buster in Arthur? Most likely. We're in yeah, you see? You're clearly in some sort of alien colony here. The Hive. And these are all the other bonfires I made.
Now I remember it all.
Good.
I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what?
Bananas?
Everything is in ruin.
Yes.
Everything I struggled to build
Yes.
is corrupted.
Yes. That's what it's called. Tainted
This
Grail.
land
The fall
had a
of Avalon.
glorious past, but it has no future.
Yes, it sucks a little bit.
There is no way to save it.
Okay. So we nuke it from orbit? You were really unfair to the Dal Rita, bro.
I know. I see it now.
We're
And
a
it was
bunch
my
of bananas.
decision that cost them the ability to grow and change. I may have been right about the diagnosis. Now I see I could have been wrong about the
There actually
cure.
looks like Arthur's beloved from lore for
The
some reason.
tribes helped us
Not sure if
win
this
the
is true,
war.
since it would mean that Arthur's body is
They were
missing.
fearless and
No,
followed
that's
every
Arthur.
order.
That's Arthur back there. We
They
saw
were
it in
most
the
loyal of
initial
all.
cinematic.
But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable. I had to do something. This felt like the only choice.
Yeah, bro, you screwed up a little bit. What was that about the giant's children?
The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the equation. So, under cover of night, the tribes stole their children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee.
Bend the knee. So Game
One
of
the
Thrones
most
is this.
humiliating moments of that whole war, both for me and for the Del Rita.
Yeah, I didn't expect Caradoc to care about something. Also, where is that jackass?
Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us. He saw things. for
Also,
what
like
they
I said,
were.
this happened like 600 years
And
ago.
I think
Why is he alive?
destroyed that. Destroyed him with all I did. I turned him into this. And now he's only a shadow of the man I once knew. He used to carry hope. Now all he carries
Cursed,
is
maybe.
vengeance.
So what about the Pendragons?
I come from the Pendragon bloodline. A heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember. And unable to build anything that withstood
It's under the care of a
test
duck, maybe?
time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four Dwellers and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundations. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed. There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I gave everything I had to this land. My blood, my soul, my name.
Yeah.
And the land devoured it all.
Sucks.
I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I cut down the men who fought for me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was another ruin. I thought I was forging a future. I was just extending the fall.
The fall of Avalon. So the crown, what do we do about the giants?
Do what you want. There's nothing about this land that I recognize anymore.
Okay.
All I've ever done got turned into dust, corrupted against my intentions, destroyed. Why bother?
Okay. We got achievement. Crown of Ashes. Claim the crown that once bent giants to the king's will. Okay. Oh, my posse is here. Even Oingo Boingo. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna save. Quick save, and we leave. Karok told me your last meeting place will be at the Charred Conclave.
Future king.
Oh, hey, hello.
You return.
How are you?
Speak your will through the mortal you now inhabit. Is it time for us to awaken?
Yes, I order to you to match on Camelot. You will lead the Dalriata tribes. Yes, I order you to bring order to the Forlorn Swords. You must suppress the Dalriata's thirst for war. It is time for you to rest. You may sleep forevermore. I'm thinking we're gonna tell them to sleep. You know? You can rest. What do we do? Do we set them on Camelot? Or do we tell them to sleep? Because they might be sleepy. Decisions, says Rob on Twitch. Remember, we'll do streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch in the platform of your convenience. I'm going to say, yeah, I like that. I'm going to say, you know what? Rest. Rest forever. I just quick save, yeah. In fact, I have a big boy save right before this. So we're going to put another big boy save now after this. Sleep. Sleep forevermore.
We have waited for this moment for ages. We shall return to the home of our ancestors.
Yes.
We are grateful for this
They
decision.
like this, you see?
Your will shall be done.
Okay, go nap now. Shadow of the Giants. Decide what will become of the Forlorn Swords and those who something. We got an achievement. Okay, bro, you can sleep, you know? You're not sleeping. Okay. I'm gonna save again, and we're gonna save this as ending 2. Yeah, they don't want any more war and stuff, you know? They want just to nap. Okay, let's see about the journal. The quests. The long defeat. Karadok told me our last meeting place will be at the Charred Conclave. Okay. How do I get out of here? Is there like a quick way to get out of here? Like, do I have to go back? Bro, can you teleport me? Can we do something here? Okay, I guess we need to get out of. Oh, look at this. We have a portal. I knew this looked weird. Okay. We're back at the entrance. Yeah. Good. Yeah, before you sleep, go give us a lift to the exit. Just a quick lift, then you can take a nap. Sometimes people are... Oh, I forgot to put myself here. Sometimes... no, actually, it should be there. Okay, we're here. Do we go down and talk to the guy? Where is everybody? There's no one here, you know? What is that over there? Just looking around. I wonder if there's anything that I might have missed in these areas. There was some garlic there. You remember how we looked for garlic all over the place? You got some big machinery here. And that's it. Wine. Sorry for taking your wine. Okay. We're gonna warp to the Horns of the North. We're gonna warp to the keep here. Horns of the South. Fuel your bonfire to use fast travel. Oh, I thought we were near a fast travel point. Oh, the fast travel is on the other side. Sorry. It's over here. Fast travel is over here. Right there. Oh, look at this. Everybody is over here. Hello? Sorry, I know you expected me to come from over there, but...
To begin the moot.
Okay.
We were only waiting for your return, once and future king. You were strong enough to walk...
Yeah, achievement. And my axe. Help hold the moot with every tribe of the
What is your
Dalrita.
will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants?
Oh, they're sleeping. The giants are gone forever. Their power is too great to be passed on to anyone.
I understand your decision, though I struggle to accept it.
You will accept
We
it.
had the chance to end the war once and for all, and instead we are left with a fragile peace.
Yes.
I only hope that the threat of the weirdness is real enough that Camelot will turn its strength toward protecting the people, and not, once again, to march on our lands.
Don't worry.
Thank you, my king, for your intervention. I, the voice of the Dalrita tribes, accept your decision with humility and gratitude.
Awesome. Okay, and we got another whisper. Okay, there's a bonfire over here. I'm done setting bonfires all over the place. We're gonna use this one. I'm back actually. You know, maybe my third Dinobot could arrive today. I'm buying one per month. I will not buy another one until the end of the month. Maybe was not the happy ending, or the Giants got the happy ending, or partial. We're not at the ending yet. What did you say? Whispers. There was nothing there. If I say said something here, no whispers. It said whispers, but there were no whispers. Okay, let's just go. Also, where is everybody? They leave? They left? I think they left. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Horns of the South. Warp here. And you see, I only not too long ago became aware of this. That you could warp between... What? The hell? Oh, crap. Okay, I don't know what happened. I warped here. It asked me again to warp. Then I was thrown in a hellscape. Okay, now we can send a bonfire. Look at this. Okay. There's no memories. What are you talking about? I'm gonna craft some food in the meantime. It's a magic land, exactly. Making a lot of food. Suddenly swimming, exactly. Mashed potatoes, delicious and moist. Hunter stew, delicious and moist. Cooked vegetables, no. Hey lady, I'm gonna sell you all of my garbage. I'm gonna sell you this. We got a lot of swords and shields and weird things. And King Arthur's crown. Look at this. I think it would be disrespectful to just sell this one, so we're gonna stash it. Deserter's heavy armor. Okay, this is just armor. King Arthur's gauntlets. Camelot light infantry. Okay. Camelot light infantry. Dalrieta totem. Eh. Watcher's mantle. Eh. There's a lady on the lake. You became the guy on the floor.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Okay, let's just put this over here. I'm gonna store the crown, and I'm gonna store the gauntlets. I think I sold the shield. Maybe I sold the shield. I'm gonna go check if I sold all the shield, you know? Because it would be kind of disrespectful to just go ahead and sell King Arthur shield. Because we got the crown, the gauntlets. Hey lady. Did I sell you something from Arthur? This is a titanium tonic. No. Frostbitten warrior sword. Pickaxe. This is for dweller staff rainbow. Deserter. No, we did not sell you anything from Arthur, I'm seeing. Okay. So we save on ending 2. And we save here. Let's see the quests. The long defeat is this one. Any other quest that's interesting here? Because this one over here, repeatable. The first man. Cobalt store. Cadaver. I don't give a rat's ass about that. Temptation. Don't give a rat's ass about that. The cloak could be good to keep as a backup or to look cool. But I have one that gives me mana, you know? And I sold so many cool things. Price of perfection. Found a letter. And also, I have a feeling that even if we finish the game now, then it becomes open world. Hideout for bandits. Place one's mind. We never found out who this letter was for. Well, I guess we go with the long defeat. We need to go at the Charged Conclave. The Charged Conclave is something that's like over there. We need to warp to this thing. That guy is sleeping again. Are we gonna fight Caradoc? Where's the Charged Conclave? To my left. The long defeat. What? I thought the Charged Conclave... Oh, apparently the Charged Conclave is not here. It's over here. Yeah, it's in the northeastern region of Kuanak, not the Horns of the South. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it's like there, you see? Okay, let's warp here. Remember, the Charged Conclave is where they burnt all the druids. That thing over there is like a giant wicker man figure people made and then put all of the remaining druids inside and just burned them. They're crispy. Crispy. It's that thing over there in the distance. Still has glowing eyes for some reason. A lot of weird spirits like floating around. Or at least there were no beasts, yes. That would have just added insult to injury. Okay, if anybody wants to fight the weird spirits, you can fight them. Okay, you see it says Armor Arthur's memories. Set a bonfire, no memories. Bugged. Maybe, what happens if I level up? No, if I level up the... Okay, can you fight that thing? Sorry, taking care of the weirdness. Maybe if we fuel it up. Nope. Nothing. There, you see in the fog? Okay. But apparently we need to go like over here. Where's Caradoc? He appears to be on the other side of this. How do I get there? Oh, down there. Okay, we're gonna have to do this then. Whee! Boing! I'm gonna summon my posse. And I did not break my legs, interestingly enough. Oh, this is the final thing, you see? Now we have all of these three emblems. And now it opens. Some sort of dimensional rift. It keeps telling me to set a bonfire. Cannot place a bonfire in this area, so screw you.
So, you finally made it.
Hello.
Took you long enough.
Shut
I
up.
hope you're ready.
Yes.
Because this is it. The beginning of the end.
You've been waiting for me?
Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally, yes. And I was getting quite bored with the wait.
Sorry. What are you talking about? Ready for what?
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here, in the heart of it all.
Okay. What is this, please?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death.
Indeed.
It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
I'd like to know more about the Charred Conclave. The druids were scapegoats? What did they do?
They spoke out. They should have stayed silent, kept their
Hopefully you
herbs
did
and
not break
potions.
anything by storing the armor pieces.
They
No,
didn't.
it's just the power, you know,
believed
not
their
the
ancient
armor
knowledge,
per se.
ugly and painful truths from times long past, could save Avalon from the plague. And maybe they were right. But people don't want the truth when it's covered in blood.
Okay. Ugly and painful truth? What do you mean?
Cruel rituals, sacrifices, hard choices in search of real results.
Like Arthur?
They called it wisdom, knowledge gleaned from the weirdness itself. But to the people, everything they did was unnatural, costly, and frightening. The druids believed their results would justify the costs. They thought Avalon would see them as saviors. But the people didn't understand, and fear turned to fire.
Okay, so the druids were punished even for trying to help?
Well, the Red Church and their politicians made sure of that. The druids became a convenient enemy, a way to shift the blame and tighten their grip on power.
Nice.
It's always so simple, so banal, isn't it?
Banal. That's a good word. We don't use it a lot. I saw the graveyard board. Where are we right now?
Well, death doesn't always mean an ending.
The guy seems suspicious. I
It
suggest
was a
sending Mike into
sacrifice
it.
so costly,
Get the truth of the matter.
so cruel,
Maybe. Hello, Jammy
so
Pants.
pointless, that it tore a rift in the fabric of this world. An ultimate wound. And so you're the closest you'll ever come to seeing the true shape of this world.
The true shape of this world. Okay. So why are you waiting here for me?
To greet you.
Ah, hello.
I was once where you are now. A knight with questions, searching for answers. That search led me to this place.
Okay.
And here I found my answers. Now it's your turn.
Didn't you want to like kill Arthur or something like that? Also, how is it that you're 600 years old and still kicking?
Well, first you're going to meet my former employer.
Okay.
We don't see eye to eye anymore, but we both realize that our collaboration yields results.
No, it says agreement.
As shown by you being here. He'll try to sugarcoat the hard truths I've been telling you from the beginning. Spin them differently. Never mind.
Never mind.
Why waste time here talking about it when you're just a step from the end? It's best if you just go forth and see for yourself.
Okay. I'll go.
Just remember, this is the point of no return. Once you step through, there's no going back. But if you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that.
Only Mike and
Go
Gladys
on.
are allowed to be 600
He's
years old.
waiting
Huh?
for you.
Okay, so they are telling me I cannot send a bonfire, so stop telling me that. So, save game. Ending. Point of no return.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Okay. Can I go with my posse and can I go with Oingo Boingo? Oingo Boingo is very nice. What the hell? Not said the thing. Okay, we're inside a weird... Oh, what the crap is that? What in the crappity crap is that thing over there? You spelled off wrong. Did I? Point off. It says off, no return. It says off. Made you look. Okay, I'm concerned about the big bug over here. I think it's kind of big. And there's something over there. Is this guy Merlin? Yeah, giant space crab. Also, the crab also works. You know, it's a giant space crab. I think this is Merlin.
At last we meet.
Hello.
I've heard much about you. Your choices, your determination. Caradoc isn't easily impressed, but
Space
he's
pool,
impressed
exactly.
with you. Few dare to seek the truth buried in Avalon shadows.
Okay, who are you?
Fewer still make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened.
Are you a druid?
Now, here you are. A truly rare and joyful occasion.
I don't know what this place... Well, we have questions, you know? Check this out. Who are you exactly?
Oh, forgive my lack of manners. I am Orin.
Orin.
The last apprentice of Merlin, and the last archdruid of Avalon. I've carried the weight of this land's secrets longer than I care to admit. But names mean little. What matters is the task.
We've heard about this guy. This is the apprentice of Merlin. Okay, what is this place?
What lingers here? It's older than Avalon. Older than anything we know. What you see is the beginning of weirdness itself. Its purest form. Raw potential. Unshaped by anything but its lack of boundaries and limits. Beautiful, isn't it?
It's a little bit weird. Where's Excalibur? Well, it's no Excalibur. Everyone in this reality seems suspicious. Here's Mr. Glowing Eyes offering advice. Yes, exactly.
Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants. I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time.
So he wants to kill properly, and you want to resurrect him properly.
Ridiculous, I know.
Yes.
But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths. Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you.
Me, how?
Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy. He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve.
Yes, I collected them.
Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage and resilience. The shield of Palamedes, wisdom and independence. But Merlin and the others didn't believe that would be enough. The memory of war and the fragility of peace was still too fresh. So they acted.
Yes.
When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. It was shattered, bound to those artifacts. A clever solution, but ultimately flawed.
Why would they divide the king's soul?
They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur
So
himself.
Excalibur is there. Excalibur
the
is like
king's
the
essence
first
would
relic
endure,
we touched,
bound to
and
his
we
relics.
got like the king's soul that was in there, you know? They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure if bound to his relics, yeah. But we don't have like Excalibur, you know? He has a cage-chasing style with the glowing eyes and forehead tattoo suggests a murder van down the road somewhere. Yes, maybe. What was flawed about this plan?
You can't pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin did. He focused on 3 parts of Arthur: his strength, wisdom, and courage. He left out 2 pieces. One, tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic, was deemed too dangerous. The other was his humanity, the most fragile part.
Oh,
Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses. unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow. A king with power, but no heart.
Interesting.
That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born.
The Grail? I don't know. Didn't anyone try to resurrect Arthur as a whole then?
I tried. And I found his humanity.
Okay.
It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. And needed someone like you.
Also, we are the piece that's missing. We are the Four Dweller aspect of Arthur's soul. We are the missing fifth piece. You see, we got the three that were bound to the sword, to the helm, and to the shield. This guy found the humanity, and we are the fifth piece.
The horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness, touch it, and return
Hey, Joseph.
whole.
The
That's
fifth
why you
element.
found the king's soul, bound it to yourself, and came back.
So you're saying everything I went through was all a part of your plan?
You flatter me. No, I couldn't have predicted all of that. I merely nudged the Red Church in the right direction and asked Caradoc to assist where I couldn't. I can see you're still doubting me.
A little bit. So what do you want to achieve?
I want to bring back our king, whole and complete. I want him to lead again and safeguard Avalon's future.
What if this resurrection fails again? Arthur is the Dinobots. We are Grimlock. Something like that.
It won't. This time, Arthur will be whole. A king must be more than power. He must be human. That balance is what will save Avalon.
Why do you want this so much?
Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and the people are too divided to stand against it alone. Arthur is their only hope. Ever they're left without him, without guidance, chaos takes hold.
Chaos.
Division festers. You've seen it during your journey.
Is this Warhammer 40k?
If things continue this way, Avalon will tear itself
Also, this
apart
could be
long
like a
before
possible
weirdness
thumbnail.
finishes
I'm
the
just gonna
job.
leave it like that. Just a possible thumbnail, you know? Even if he's whole, what if the people won't follow him?
They will follow him. That's what people do.
There.
When weirdness comes to their doorstep, they'll beg for a savior. And Arthur will answer the call. Help me bring the
Interesting.
king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you.
No, it says bear in
This
mind
is
in the
the
subtitle,
only
bro.
way for Avalon to survive.
You wanna do your line again? No? Okay. Follow the path and choose what must be. I'm still a little bit concerned about the giant-ass crap bug or whatever it is that's just going over there, you see? Because that thing over there, it ain't natural. That's like the Starship Troopers giant... Bro, excuse me, can you... Thank you. Starship Troopers kind of giant bug over there. Can we nuke this thing from orbit? Is that a thing? Okay. I'm guessing no. This is the source of the weirdness. It appears to be alien in nature. You think you've seen this movie? Yeah, maybe. CB means it's negative. I think that thing over there comes mostly at night. Mostly. Follow the path and choose what must be. Okay, we're in Dracula's castle now, apparently. Why do you keep telling me to set a bonfire, which... I can't set a bonfire, goddammit. Okay, Caradoc is here. Yo, bro.
I was there when it all began, when Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army.
Okay.
We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious.
Glorious.
Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared. But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty.
The
We
bananas.
turned from knights into butchers, all because his dream demanded it of us. At first I told myself it was necessary, that it was the price of building something great.
No, it says
The longer it
something...
went on,
Yeah, no, it's good.
the harder it was to believe. That's when I realized Arthur wasn't a god, a savior, or a king. He was just another man, no different from the rest of us. And no man should have the power to demand such sacrifices.
You want to kill him once and for all. I've heard that before.
But do you understand why I want it so much?
Not really. Starting of Merlin sounds like he did not really know the people and it's only going on his own view with no evidence to his claim that people can live without Arthur. I don't know. Maybe. Can't live without Arthur. He wants, you know, like, Arthur to come back. Because they made you immortal in the process? Because you hate what you become? Because you feel betrayed? Because of some personal vendetta? Because you hate what you become? We're doing the psychology here.
I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness. You need to understand that people thought, and still think, that he was more than human.
Well, he is
But
more
he
than
wasn't.
human now.
He made mistakes, just like any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths. They wait, they follow, they waste their lives on promises that never meant anything.
I understand.
But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to free anyone. What comes after doesn't matter. Let it all burn, let it rot, let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it.
Even if you destroy Arthur, the Round Table can just crown someone new, replace him. You think the people can stand on their own against the weirdness, the monster? You want people to face adversity without guidance and leadership. Isn't that just chaos waiting to happen? And how if your way leads directly to people's fall and demise?
Then let it. If this world can't stand without a dead king propping it up, maybe it deserves to fall.
You think the people can stand on their own against the weirdness, the monsters?
Let them stand, let them fall. It's not my concern. If the weirdness takes them, so be it. At least it won't be another king's failure. Another lie propping up a dying world. It'll just be what it is.
Even if you destroy Arthur, the Round Table can just crown someone new.
Arthur's the only myth that still holds weight. And when he's gone, the rest will rot with him. A puppet king, another empty throne, none of it will last. Maybe they'll keep pretending for a while. Maybe they won't.
So you want people to face adversity without guidance and leadership?
And call it chaos, call it freedom, I don't care. Let them rise, let them fall. Let them tear each other apart. I just want to watch it all come down. To see the last lie collapse under its own weight.
Okay, so you're not
What
a
comes after?
nice
That's for the
guy.
ones still standing to figure out.
Do we fight now?
I've lived longer than any man should. Seen more than anyone should ever bear. And I've waited centuries for this moment, this chance, to end it all. To end him.
Orion made the case that people need Arthur. They can't face the weirdness alone.
And we'll never know if that's true, because we've never tried. And who ever said that we were meant to survive the weirdness at all? We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws, we shattered them.
Well, it
Such
happens.
violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always. This cannot be allowed to continue. Listen, it's taken longer than I ever imagined. But now, here we are. You've done what no one else could. What even I couldn't do. You've brought Arthur's soul back together. Almost complete, but not quite. And because of you, I can finally finish what I started centuries ago. So, thank you for bringing us to this moment.
You're welcome.
You're close now. Just one more step. The last fragment of Arthur's soul is waiting for you. Complete what you came here for. And then, we'll meet again. As allies, or as enemies. That's up to you.
I think we're gonna just, you know, like,
find the last piece.
off this guy.
And let's end this. Whatever comes next, I'll be ready. I hope you will be too.
Okay. I'm gonna do a big boy save in point of no return. Do we get a cinematic? Nope. Okay, can I set the damn... No, of course not. I think that's Camelot. I think this over here, Camelot. No, I can't save. What I can't do is, if you see on the... Oh, you're not seeing because it's me. It says Arthur's memory, set a bonfire, you see? But I cannot set a bonfire. Maybe over here. That's Camelittle. Okay. Follow the path, choose what must be. Oh, look at this. This is the humanity. You see this over here? Arthur. It says Hop, but it's Arthur.
You've come.
Yes.
The one who carries what's left of me.
But I'm down here, bro.
Please,
Bro, I'm
don't
here.
come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally
I feel like
die.
the student should be the second route. Something feels like it's not the canon. This is not the canon ending. I don't know. I didn't expect that. What do you? Why do you want to die?
Because I've had enough. Enough of being torn apart and
He hooks the
stitched
giant
back
crab. He's in
together.
for a surprise.
Enough of being used, shaped, and forced to be something I'm not. Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing? To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed, all because someone thought it would serve the greater good. And they called it loyalty. They called it justice.
Bro, I'm down here.
I've been dragged through every dream,
I'm crouching for some reason.
every lie they've built around me. And I'm tired. Tired of the weight, of the expectations, of all of it. And most of all, I'm tired of failing.
What about Orin? He's trying to bring you back whole this time.
Orin wants a king, not
Yes.
me. He doesn't see the
And it's just gonna
broken
be here.
man
You know,
behind
there's no
me.
cinematic.
He sees a symbol, a weapon to wield against the weirdness.
Yes.
But symbols aren't people. They're
For some reason, you're not in the position you need to
And
be.
the more
I
they're used,
started the
the more they
cutscene
hollow out the one
crouching,
who
and it
carries
just left me here.
That's all I've ever been to.
He's just
Orin
talking
and the
to a
druids.
point like over
Do
here.
you know what it's like to be a weapon? To be forged, sharpened, and thrown at every problem?
I do. And Karadok, he wants to destroy you forever.
He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then? Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way, and turn on each other. People always seek something to follow, something to believe
Yeah, but you
in.
just said you wanted
Take
to die,
that
bro.
away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it. Or worse, build something even crueler in its place.
What is in the death that you want?
I want release. I want to stop being a tool in their endless struggle. Kill me. Destroy the last piece of me and use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. Give it to someone else. I don't care.
These are one of the options,
Just
yes.
don't let me come back again. Let me die. Not as Arthur, not as the king, just as a simple, normal human being.
You are the human part of Arthur's soul. Without you, he can't be whole. Don't you care what happens next to your with your kingdom? You've been through a lot. Has to be another way that doesn't involve your ultimate death.
Isn't that what you've been doing all along?
Yes.
Carrying what's left of him?
Yes.
You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent. Doesn't that prove?
Okay, so the
Arthur
Arthur
doesn't
orc
need
we
me.
have is the weird one. Plus the 3 we got, and we represent the human thing, apparently. Don't you care what happens to the kingdom?
I don't care.
Oh.
Do you know how freeing that is? To finally not care what happens next? Whether Orin gets his king or Karadok gets his ruin?
You
To not
don't
feel
give a
the
rat's
burden
ass.
of all my failures. To not see my memory tarnished, my plans, goals, and ambitions dragged through the mud. To not see the suffering my name causes. No more deaths in my shadow. No more kingdoms built on my bones.
You got big bones. To have kingdoms built on them. You've been through enough, but there has to be another way.
Another way?
Yes.
There's always another way, isn't there?
Yes.
Another cycle, another resurrection, another lie to keep the world spinning. But please, not for me. Not anymore. I've had enough. I don't want another chance. I want this to be over.
How do you know
Do
the world
what
spins,
you
bro?
think is right.
Didn't you
That's
think the earth
all
was
I can
like
tell you.
flat at your
Because
time or
whatever
something?
you decide, it will finally be your choice. Not mine. Not theirs. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted. You hold the choice.
Huh.
I don't care who you side with. Orin, Karadok, or no one at all. You have all of my soul. Use it. Take it for yourself. Or give it to someone else. I don't even want to know. Do what you will with it.
Okay.
Just let me go. Let me finally rest. Let me die. Please.
Okay. Now we can stand up. He goes down again. I think we can just search here. No. Okay. Whoop. Okay, we're in a weird place. This is meant to represent something weird. We're walking on sunshine and hands. I think this is Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding. Still can't place something here. I'm gonna just save. Point of no return. Hey, Orin.
Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you.
Look at this.
Now you need to go further.
He can't
I
talk.
made my case. Please keep in mind what I told
He
you.
has like
This
stitches
is the
in
only
his
way
lips.
for Avalon to survive.
And he did the Batman thing. Yeah, big backpack. Yeah. Hey, Ander. How are you? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're finishing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Technically, the people at the time mostly did not even really think about this, as only a few had considered the appearance the world lived. Yes. Oh, there you are.
Let me go. Let me finally rest.
Okay. So, I guess we now choose. Whoa. Who prepared all of this, you know, for this, like, choosing thing?
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world.
Yes.
Now you stand before what started it all. An idea.
This is the
I am
Grail.
the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist.
I think this could
so
be the
that
thumbnail.
Something can be chosen.
We have several
I
thumbnail
do not
candidates.
offer meaning. I require that one be
You see?
made.
The Grail.
You have brought all things to their conclusion. Now, decide what must remain. Choose, and let the shape of the world follow.
What if I choose Orin's path? What if I choose Kara, though? What if I take the king's soul for myself? What if I give the king's soul to someone else? Don't drink from it. Remember Indiana Jones. Sorry. What if I choose Orin's path?
You will vanish into the story you chose to restore.
Okay. What if I choose Karadoc's path?
You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
Okay. What if I take the king's soul for myself?
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed.
What if I give the king's soul to someone else?
You will shape the world to become its witness.
Can I save? No. I'm thinking about giving the soul to someone else. This is not a final choice.
Who do you have in mind?
Oh, we can look at this. We can give the soul to some people, you see? You know what? I'm thinking we're going to take the soul for ourselves and we are going to become the king. I want to take the soul for myself.
Then the idea shall be claimed, its shape worn, its burden made yours.
Yeah.
But first, you have to bring silence to what refuses to
I don't
be
remember
forgotten.
any of those people listed. We've seen them in the
This is what you want, then take it, my
in the
friend.
playthrough, you know?
But promise me you will learn from my mistakes.
Hop, we're gonna execute. So F for hop. Also, we used a sword, and we're a battle mage. We should have incinerated this guy.
No, I won't let this happen.
Yes,
Not
F.
again.
Okay, this guy wants to dance, so I guess we're gonna dance. Sorry, Caradog. I'll make him a barrel. Okay, can we loot him? I want to loot him. Superior bow. At least we can take the superior bow, I guess. And half. Okay. Increases critical chance. I cannot loot them. Okay, well. Okay, this guy is dead. Complete the ritual. Quick save. Complete the ritual. Possible cinematic?
You think any other human could wield this power?
Yeah, bro.
I endured 600 years of pain, of suffering, of loneliness.
Yes.
I made the sacrifices, me! And now you think you can take it from me? The hubris. No. I reject your claim.
Okay, you wanna dance?
I will reforge Avalon. Perfect this time.
Okay, I think we're gonna dance. Oh, you're a summoner. Interesting. Take care of that guy. Arthur. He sounds angry. He sounds a little bit angry. There we go. He's tough. This version seems to make out of face you as the same build to some extent. A little bit, yeah. He is definitely a battle mage. Hey, who's attacking? What the hell? Summon the thing. Yeah, we're summoning the things. Okay, he has the, like, the energy thing. Hey! No, I don't know what... Oingo Boingo is just a pet, you know? Doesn't really have a story thing. It's just a nice pet. It's not like there's a chapter in Camelot's history about Oingo Boingo. We just summon a little bit more people. Okay, Arthur, you're going down, bro. There you go.
You took Arthur's power for yourself.
Okay.
Whatever drove you, need, ambition, or will alone, the strength of a king was now yours to command. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe nobody ever is. But you decided to try. It's a heavy thing, trying to do right where others have failed. Still, you stepped forward, carrying the soul and every choice that brought you here.
Yeah, a lot of power.
You ruled not as Arthur reborn, but as yourself.
I think this is the thumbnail.
Flawed, resolute, untested. Avalon changed beneath your hand, and history will decide what that truly meant. With One Eye and Captain
We got an
Brandon
achievement.
working
King of
side by
Avalon.
side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years.
Look at this.
The roads stayed open, the fields
The South
were
is
guarded,
peaceful.
and the people finally felt safe.
So that's a good thing in the
No
South.
longer bound to Camelot or the Knights of the Round Table, it became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms. Because of you,
Ten
the
more
men
legs
here
indeed, yeah.
remained and the Kuanak endured, not just as a place, but as a legacy of
Kuanak
quiet
endured.
defiance and hope. Lord Yvain was remembered as a hero who gathered the wise and set out in search of the Grail, while Kuanak stood as a peaceful haven amid the weirdness.
So we got a good thing with Kuanak.
You awakened the giants, only to command their end, leaving no power behind for either side to claim. Without their strength, the balance held, but the divide between Camelot and the Dal Rita remained, wide, bitter, and far from
Yeah,
settled.
but it was the good thing. They deserve it now.
Vegas was named the new Galahad the Loyal. With One Eye and Brandon unable to rally the Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords, the South remained divided.
What?
Vegas prepared Camelot's forces to
We already
reclaim
said that the
region
South
by
was good.
strength,
What are you talking
determined
about?
to restore unity through conquest if necessary. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot.
Yes.
Under his rule, the Horns of the South flourished.
You see, they're
Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers
they're
returned to
contradicting
the roads,
themselves.
and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land. One Eye ruled the South with the Horns of the South at his side. The Dal Rita, the Forlorn Swords, remained divided, leaving the South strong but isolated. Without wider unity, his rule endured for a time. The future beyond his leadership remained uncertain.
Okay.
Nianta left Kuanak with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect.
Respect.
Magat left Kuanak alongside Yvain, surprising many who had long considered him harmless and weak. His fate remained unknown, but in time, the people spoke proudly of the last druid, claiming him as one of their own.
But the Sal went south when the Sal flourished and died.
Left
Exactly.
Cornette alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life and spoke of him with lasting respect.
Respect.
Ailey turned to the merchants for support, and for a time the hospital prospered.
Yes.
But when they began charging patients for care, she walked away and opened her own small practice, refusing to serve profit over healing.
Very noble.
The Volker joined the rest of the Dal Rita without a matron and without Mathar's blessing. Even so, their warriors kept the ferocity they had once been famed for, tempered now by a clarity that left the other tribes uneasy.
Good.
They were respected, but only barely. For what greater dishonor is there than turning one's back on the goddess who had made them
The
what
first
they
flea
were?
clinic, yeah.
Ingrid turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams. In time, she began to rebuild the Thoid among the living, planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered people. Under Stronner's leadership, the Ulfra found new strength. He rebuilt the tribe and reunited them with the rest of the Dal Rita,
Good.
restoring their place among the tribes of the Forlorn Swords. With the Stagfather slain and the old bonds broken, Balaam led the Svine towards a new path. He opened the tribe to the other clans of the Dal Rita
I think,
and guided them to settle in the Mather mines.
okay. I think things
He
are going pretty
accepted
good in the
Mycelium's
Forlorn
offer
Swords.
and let the spores consume Sagramor's body. Now the kingdom lies under fungal control, its people connected, obedient, and slowly fading into the roots that feed the
Oh yeah,
spores.
the Last of Us fungi invasion.
After returning to Camelot, Killian lived quietly for a time. When he vanished, few asked questions. Unsettling rumors had always followed him. A most
I think this guy was the
remember.
one who paid for the bounties? I don't remember. Okay, so Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Based on the lore of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, the board game. Nice. Things and stuff. There was a game director there. And they all live happily ever after. The end. Or is it? Maybe. Congratulations, you've completed the game. You can now return to the world just before the ending and continue exploring the world of Avalon. If you're ready for a greater challenge, you can start New Game Plus with your current character, inventory, and progress. The world will demand more from you. You can also end your journey here and exit the game. But about the thing? Who knows about the thing? Who knows? Who truly knows? Okay, so that was Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. So if you have like the Skyrim itch and you already played the Oblivion remake, this one does it, you know? This one does it definitely. A huge RPG, incredibly, completely voiced, you know, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, for I don't know if this is really an indie game, but definitely a smaller studio. They pulled off something really, really impressive. So yeah, that marks the end of the Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. CDPM says need more Grail. This marks the ending of the Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon series. This DLC looks interesting for us to spin to the game. There's just one DLC. These ones are like cosmetics, you know? This one is the Sanctuary of Saras. But I don't think we're going to play this. I think it's time to move on. There's other stuff waiting for us. What? You will see. It's not that I don't really know yet. It's just I'm being mysterious and telling you that you will see. Yeah, that's it for Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Time to move on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series and this impromptu Wednesday stream. That's it for now, and see you next time.